Luna and I want to say God bless all of you, and I hope all my friends are safe out there. I really do. My heart is going with you. Times are tough, but I think we can handle it. I mean, we just need to remember God is good all the time. And another thing is be kind to each other. Stay home, stay safe. Um, I'm a little worried because here in Denmark they have opened up uh, even more, and people are gathering in parks, places. Hello, Wendy. Hello, lovely Wendy. Thank you for. How are you doing? I hope you are safe and doing okay. Um, as I was telling about here, it is, I mean, horrible. People, young people don't take it seriously to stay home, sadly. Um, I am doing well. Um, and I think it's because I stay home. I wear a mask. I have gloves when I go out, and I have prepared myself for being able to stay home and stay safe. Extra shopping. Um, I have something I call payday prep, and that's I have normally whenever I got my paycheck, I sort of went out and always bought a little extra, to keep on storage. Yeah, it's not good. No. I mean, they're really not taking it seriously. Sadly, it is. It's not good because you know what? It's us that I mean, they maybe survive, but we don't. And I say, you know what? I'm not ready. Um, to have my one room with a roof, as I call them. Um, and I am prepared. I When you have lived on the street as I have, you learn to survive. I mean, you take your precautions. You don't just go out and if you're told, I have the opportunity now to. I have a thanks to God. I have a place I can call my own now. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my body. Hello, beautiful dude. Hey, welcome. I felt lonely today. I can really feel it. I miss Jobber. I miss my hamster. I really do. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, because that's also one of the things, when you're separated. Um, yeah, and we don't know how long it will take, and I hope not. I hope not. I hope not, dude. We are taking, 1 week at the time. 1 week more. That's 4 weeks, and I haven't been able to see my son for 8 weeks. Yeah, but I hope it is going well with you. I even bought a present for Chaba. Look, dude, it's a present for Chaba. New headphones for his little radio. Yeah, so it is here when you come home. But it is horrible when you get out. Yeah, I hope so. You will miss him. I mean, it's getting lonely. I mean, it's not easy, but you know what? I was actually thinking he'll love it. Yeah, I was actually thinking, Tita, Jude, and Wendy, that you know what? The feeling we have now is the feeling our elderly relatives have. I mean, this is how they have it every day, right? When people, their children is not visiting, and people stay away, they're too busy. And a lot of elderly people are sitting alone like this. Nobody to talk to. And I think it's healthy for us to try it. Um, I keep saying, yeah. So and you know what? Because a phone call is not the same, or a FaceTime is not. Yeah, I can Facebook him. I can call him. I can, get. I mean, I can see him on Skype. But you know what, dude? I want to have my son here, touch him. I need to hug him. You know, I need to make sure to give him some food, cook for him. I mean, it's what's in mom's instinct, right? I want to hug my kid. It's not, I want to make sure he's doing his dishes. I can't see that on the phone. I need to, suspicious. No, we can't. I mean, we need to sort of keep an eye on them in person. But you know what? The government here has opened up. It is okay to collect. I mean, it's yeah. Sorry, I just missed you girls, and I'm so happy, Wendy, you came. And dude, I took Kathleen, Tita. I took her shopping with me. Yeah, we got to keep them safe, Wendy. Yeah. Oh, yes, he is going to be over cuddled. So when we are being released here. Um, I actually did that. I promised Kathleen, Tita. I took Kathleen with me shopping a couple of days ago. Yeah, I mean, oh, and grandbabies. Yeah, that must be hard. I understand, Wendy. It was because, dude, I wanted to show how it was here in Denmark. So I called Kathleen on my messenger when I stood on the street and I showed her the distance I have to my shop. Oh, you can. Oh, thank you. I have I have four of them. Um, it's because when I'm crocheting and doing something, sometimes I'm catch a hair straw. Then I sort of yeah. Yeah, she loved it. I mean, she was with me when I got my new cast iron paella pan. I mean, it was very yeah. Uh yeah, and you know what? I have done it a couple of times, is crocheting my hair. You just sit in your forts and sometimes I have it here and it hit the crochet and I ended up by, have, strands of hair crocheted. So I have to unravel. So that's why I sort of keep them inside um, my sweater. And when you bend down, oh, it does, Wendy. Yeah, yeah. It takes some hours, and I don't have one of these hair dryers because I gave up on one of these. I mean, it took me over 40 minutes to try to dry it with one of these, and I said no way. So I make myself a special, towel to do like this in too long, and then I simply rinse it like this and keep it as a sort of turban a couple of hours, and then I take it out and unravel it, and yeah. So, but yeah, it takes forever, and it takes it half an hour to just wash it. But you know what? You have lots of time now to do it. Lots of time. I mean, it's like every day is the same. I mean, I don't know. No, so yeah, I have actually been crafting a little bit lately. Um, it's actually in my kitchen. No, I haven't done any felting, dude. Um, what have I been doing? Yeah, then I need to. Yeah, I'll show you. Hang on, girls. I have been started up on one of my baskets. It is really cold right now. Sorry, girls, but it's chill. I mean, we had 2 days with decent warm here, and now it is cold. It's like, you know, strange weather. I have been doing this. Um, I'll take my. This is actually the space I sort of sit and I follow a lot of you girls doing your crafts. No, it's right. Yeah, but I think I have done some of this you call I have not tried to make hand filling like this, but I have there was a time you can knit these home shoe. Yeah, I am actually making a square, almost square baskets. As you can see, I have used one of these cardboard from a TV dinner. Um, it's pretty expensive, and even the yarn I used for these shoes. First of all, it was very heavy, expensive wool. Then you knitted it, and you have to knit them pretty big, and then you sort of filtered them in your washing machine. Um, the problem is I didn't feel the scrink the same size, so I was, it was uh hmm expensive project that sort of went wrong. Um, basically, and what I'm doing is I'm sort of twisting these around here, and this is something I can sit and do while I watch YouTube. Um, I found a new series. Yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah, you can do it with an old sweater. I mean, and then you can cut it up for. These are made. These sticks that I'm using is from, as you can see, all my junk mail. Like this, I cut it up in stripes like this. Then I simply roll them uh, on a screwer, and I make these, Wendy. These are paper sticks I made out of this junk mail, and I use one of these screwers to sort of make them. Um, what I'm actually doing, I can show you here. What I'm doing is I take these and cut them in stripes. Um, I'll put this on side here. Um, then I just need to turn on my phone. I'll show you. So I can see the here. Then I got the chat because I can lower you down a little bit like this. Um, and yeah, it's because it's pretty cold. If I do like this, I got you the chat on my phone here. Um, so I have I use a glue stick. Um, or I use ordinary glue. Yeah, I will. Thank you. So what I have done is I take one page and fold it in three like this and cut it. What I then do is I take a squirrel like this. I don't know if you can actually see what I'm doing. Not entirely in this direction, but more like in here. So I'm starting off by folding it like this and simply get it rolling like this and hold it, grab it, twist it, and then I glue it here. And this one didn't want to stay here. Sometimes, you know what, paper can actually be too dry, so it's sort of crack, but here's one. Um, the easiest way I want to say to do it is actually to hold them. That's awesome, Wendy. You do like this, twist. So it has an angle like this, and you twist it. It's not easy to do it this direction. I have to do it this way, like this. And this is how you actually make them. Like this. I can take one more here. But I can see I need a plain color here. So it's better for you to see how I make them, because it is very confusing because I have this pattern here. So this is actually how they are made. And I'll show you. And then, as you can see, I make these boxes for them of my old milk boxes here. And we got these two made. And what I'm actually doing is because one of these ends are a little thinner, and you put them in like this and you twist it and then you grab it, and then it is firm secured to the other one like this. You don't have to glue them. Um, you can do it, but it is pretty strong. Because you can actually sort of place them about an inch inside each other. And here again, as you can see, this is a small end. Then I'll take the heavier end like this and twist it on like this. Yeah, I really, yeah, it is really a great way to recycle, and you can sort of make some beautiful baskets. You can sort of, this is going to be for my kitchen. Um, so when I'm actually done with it, I have meant to be, because I need a basket for all my, these kitchen tools. Hey, hey Cisco. Hi. Yeah, I'm streaming again. It has been a long time. Have been busy, but I think now I have the time, and I have taken holiday um to stay safe at home. I think that's a good idea to do. Um and then I am trying to get a little more organized here, but it's not so. Yeah, I am missing sun and shower. I am really. Um, I am so glad I have the fur babies. Even if they don't want to be in the same room. Um, so I changed a little bit, but you do miss the dinner time. I do cook for me. I do that. But you're used to, yeah, you used to have a job, or my have next to me, company for dinner. Sort of, but yeah, we just have to take, one day at a time and say, okay, it'll be all right. So yeah. But you know what? You can call and we talk, and you know what? I also think it's maybe healthy sometimes, to sort of, be without family. You're appreciating. You don't take anything for granted. And I believe love is getting stronger when you sometimes have to say, okay, um we need to have some space from each other. We never actually talked about it, but in this case we had to. Um, but that's how it is. And yeah, and as you all know, as older we get, yeah, it's really true, dude. It really do. How are you doing, Cisco? Hope you're doing great and staying safe. Yeah. So you can actually, Yeah, I'm started weaving. I even promised Nana I want to show how to make Easter basket, but Easter has already passed. But you know what? Um, there'll come another Easter. I promise you, there will be another Easter. Um, and sometimes, when you keep positive and happy, I mean, things are going faster, I think, instead of a sort of dread about the horror. And yeah, it is a horrible, but I think you should think positive, enjoy crafting, maybe, yeah, try something new, challenge yourself. Uh, Cisco, I, Jude is asking, where do you live? What country? Yeah, you're in. Jude is from New Zealand. Yeah, and you are probably early morning, and you are a day ahead of me in New Zealand. Yeah, you're from Russia. Yeah, I remember you. You have been here. Yeah. So, and you know what? I think it's a good thing if we can find a craft that sort of can challenge us into try something new, and especially recycling and upgrading or renewing something, um, redesigning. I'm trying to start to redesign my kitchen and make new shelves, and I'm doing reclaimed, old wood that I have collected. People that has done a building and they have a lot of waste materials. So they put it, in the dumps next to the dumpsters, and I'm sort of, wow, I can use that, and I sort of collected for my basement, and I even got collected enough wood for me to build a new Swedish bench couch. This is actually a Swedish bench made out of old cabinet doors, and I have a storage room underneath, so I can actually lift up the seat, and I sort of have storage, and it is underneath, so I have space for it. And the same about my bed is also made so I can have these chest of drawers into it, like boxes, and have a very big amount of storage space. And another thing is I am also trying to sort of limit how much I sort of keep on storage, because right now I think I have enough craft for, yeah, the next 10 years. um and I'm sort of getting something every day. You can't avoid to get junk mail. So I collect and save all my to save money. I sort of, keeping and collecting my old cardboard boxes and recycle it. And, even these cereal boxes, it is very nice cardboard, and it is sort of quite expensive. And I know a lot of places are closed down, and then you go and see what you got in your home. Um, and my guess is you even might find some old clothes that can be used for something else. And I mean, you can also make these. If Wendy is still here, oh, thank you, dude. You can also do that if you only make these straws to weave them. You can take some old clothes and cut it in strings, and then you can actually weave it out of old clothes. So it's a fabric, and use fabric and do like this leftovers in strings. So you can actually make it of old clothes too. And I mean, this is also easier when you have a firm button, so you don't have to sort of weave the button of it. And you can even make it a heart shape if you want. um I just needed one that can go in my kitchen for my I have a lot of these spices and stuff like that. You have these little oh yes, we could easily do that, dude. Oh my god, we could build it of recycled materials. Yeah. Oh, you didn't actually, you couldn't get on my stream. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, dude, we could build it out of junk. Yeah, yeah, StreamYard. We can do it. We can go on StreamYard. Yeah. uh, you know what? I was actually sort of thinking about, if I ever get lost somewhere, I wouldn't actually mind to be in a near people are dumping all the crap, and find a dumpster. I mean, a landfill or something with building materials or whatever people are throwing out of old rags. And you know I think I could build my own house. Hello, Emma. Beautiful woman. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are doing better and still are safe. Yeah, and you are well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, easy. We have a big one down in our yard. Um, we can do that. We don't even have to go in a dumpster. People are just placing it in the yard. or out front. And we have a place here where we put stuff, switch for free. It's a free shop. Take what you want. Or we call it a switch shop, where you have something you don't use. You are. I am doing great. So still okay. Not even a cold. But we have a place where we sort of, if you have something you don't use, you put it in that room, and then you can actually, if you see something you can use, you can sort of take that. It says leave one, take one, or something. But so if somebody can use some of it, um, no, 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 my eyes are not bleeding for you. You do very great English, my friend. And hello, Note Spinner. I haven't even seen you. And you too, Cisco. Take care. Right? I haven't seen Note Spinner. Hey. It's good to see you all. It has been a while. New friends and old friends. Yeah. Yeah, she's going. I need to put my glasses on. Maybe we can lift it up a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, you hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah. It is good to see you. So yeah, have a great day, Cisco. But is it okay, girls? Can you hang on? I need some water. Even run out of coffee, but I don't want to go outside because it has to be made. Um, and it is a little late, so can you hang on, girls? I'll get myself some water. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back. No, yeah. Sorry. I have a Luna that um she demands a space, that little girl here. Yeah, okay. I'll take it up here. Yeah, I hope you can actually see what I'm doing if I'm holding it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm Fiona's mama, and Fiona is actually in there on my bed, and she won't come out. I have tried everything, and Luna is just, I'm to be kissed and hugged, and yeah, you saw it how she takes a little paw and went to sort of. She come with her paw like that. Come on, touch me, touch me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you haven't. Oh, Emma, have you seen Paddington movies? You know what? Can you remember you showed me? Because I read Paddington as good night stories for Fiona, and we was actually talking about Paddington. And they have actually made these two wonderful movies with Paddington. And I remember you showed me you have this Paddington bear with the bright blue jacket and his hat on. And I don't know if he's wearing the. Isn't it because he's also wearing these red rain boots? Um, yeah, I mean, it was even with real people, it was such a wonderful. I couldn't help it. I had to go and see them. Normally, I'm not very comfortable in crowds or where there's a lot of people gathered, but I mean, Paddington movie, he could, and How to Train Your Dragon, and yeah, and Stephen King movie. I can actually go into cinemas and see them. But we are actually lucky here because we have a very small cinema, and I have actually experienced. I was the only one in the entire. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's very amazing. Oh, that is good. Note you found her channel. Yeah. You know what, Note? There has also been a lot of changing here on YouTube, but it's okay. Yeah. So I have been watching movies, have a little, as you can see, we got a little higher up now. I want to sort of get it up here. So I just need about this much to bend over and secure it. Other ways you can actually make it taller by adding, as you can see, as you can do it by the other way, you can also do it like this, so you can actually make it taller. And I would like it to be a little taller. Um, I don't know yet, but I have to use it in my kitchen because I have a lot of these uh, kitchen tools, like oh, wood spoons for pots. Um, oh, okay. I'll check that one. Cute. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what am I was thinking about? I need something to have these wood spoons into. And maybe I was also thinking, but this is going to be too big for it. But I was actually thinking because I need something. When you buy spices, I get them in these little bags, and I have these spice glass bottles I use for my spices. The problem is that there's more in the bag that can be in the glass, so I always end up, with all these quad um, bits have filled bags, plastic bags or paper bags with spices. And I was thinking I need something, I can store all these excess refill packets with spices. Um, so that was one of the thing, and I think I want to make one for the wood spoons. I would want to make that around. Yeah. So yeah, Luna is going to. So yeah, yeah, I can see them, and you know what? You don't have them, loose in your cabinet because you just put them, and whenever you have to have something behind, you sort of, you know, knock them over or down on the floor because they are, yeah, you cannot stack them. Yeah, me too. And I was also thinking about, I want to make some one of them that can hang on the wall like this. So what I'm going to do is to make like hooks, so loops in this side. So there's going to be two loops here, so I can sort of hang them on the wall. Um, so they don't take space in on the countertop. So I am going to make them so they can hang on the wall. Yeah, you can do that. I am also, because my son is actually drinking a lot of this Nescafe Gold stuff, but he get a lot of coffee glass. Yeah, I love farmhouse kitchens, but he saved all the coffee glass for me. And what I'm going to do, I'm started to store it. I just almost gave poor Lena a heart attack here. Um, what I'm going to do is um, oh, I would love these big gallons. Oh, yeah, I wish you can buy them here in Denmark, the bigger one. But I think it's perfect. And you know what? It's recycle as it best because you can use them for storage. Um, I have these in very different sizes. It has been chocolate milk glass bottles, and you can even store rice in these. Yeah. Um, so I am going to see if I can. Yeah, they look awesome. I have seen some of them, these big gallons and half a gallon. Yeah, and dry goods. Yeah, I have, dried parsley. I have been storing in these, um, even chickpeas and stuff like that. Yeah, 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 pardon, yeah. And you know what? You can also use them for syrup and stuff like that. You don't have to go and buy a lot of stuff. You know what? Yeah, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes, when you're tired or if you're trying to sort of speed write something, half of the letters are sort of, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just believe I had yeah, I do here. Um, so it could be so lovely to see because I was seeing someone that sort of you can have actually cover it with gesso, and then you can actually napkins and paint it white and decorate them with napkins and give them varnish. Make them even more designer glass and bottles. So if you have a lot of non, that you can actually collect them in one theme of, for example, white with roses, and they look very beautiful because they're similarly dressed. Yeah, Yeah, the mice is horrible because you colder it is, you more the get inside, and you know what? They came in all. I mean, you can't help it. Um, so I think it is a good idea to sort of store it in glass. Yeah, I mean, I can even go down there, dude, and sometimes people are, putting an old big moving box or, a bag of empty glass and bottles to throw out. They don't even want to win this. We have a dumpster with a hole you dump them in, a glass container, but sometimes it's the already filled up and people are just placing them up front. And I have found a lot of beautiful big jars and glass bottles and stuff like that. And especially wine bottles, beautiful, wine bottles. Yeah. Oh, oh, poor sibling. Bless his heart. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? It's not many people that do that anymore because you know what? A lot of people, I think, are getting to comfort by living like kings and queens. We don't. People are not trying to starve like I have. Don't know. I mean, to preserve and I mean, it's very important, and especially in these times that you keep them for storage. And you know what? They are also good as craft storing if you have seed beads or any small items. Yeah, and we were actually talking about it, a young girl and me, and she couldn't understand all the people that suddenly was in the supermarket. I said, listen up, sweetheart. You know what? Consider that all these people that normally would eat at McDonald's, go to a restaurant, they have to make their own food now because all the restaurants, all the eating spaces, all the cafes, everything is closed down. Oh, you say hello, Emma. Thank you. Yeah, you do. Give him a hug from me. It was so great to see you, Pabin. Love you. Stay safe. Yeah, it was so great to see you. Um, but again, people, you have a lot of more people that is going shopping because these people would normally, yeah, a lot of them don't know it. I mean, I'm glad my son know how to cook. Basic, and you know what? And sometimes, if he's cooking something, he call me and Mom, how do you do this lamb's leg, Mom? How do you make this sausage pan? Like casseroles. And he sort of, then he called me up and I'll guide him through how to make the casserole. It's called Swedish sausage casserole or something, svensk pølseret, where you actually have potatoes, onion, tomato paste, and cream and vinegar, and of course sausages. Um, and you sort of make like a potato salad, hot potato salad with these sausage into it. Yeah. So it's very nice that he do that. Hello, Laura, and welcome. Thank you for coming by, Laura. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing good and you're safe. Um, yeah. So very nice. You. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, that sounds lovely. You are doing it on your channel or yeah, I am actually collecting little poems and stuff like that um to put in a journal, junk journal. And I was actually thinking about make some very fancy little cards with a decoration on them. um, like ATCs, where you maybe stitch some laces around them and make them fancy, and then write these small poems onto it and funny quotes. Um, and I have to admit it, there's a lot of funny quotes going on. Oh, it's the first time for you. Oh, and you also started to do one? Yeah. Yeah. No, but what you can post it in a group. Hello, Renémon. So yeah, sometimes you need it. I make these pocket journals where I store all my infamia into it and my fussy cutting. Um, so I am actually making one inside where I am actually making these pockets, and I actually make them out of old book papers, book pages, and some parchment paper. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Laura. You miss I mean, you're starving to make some pretty crafts It's like you want to do something, but you know what? Sometimes you sit down and say, okay, I can make this and build that and do stuff like this. And you say, okay, do I have space for it? Sometimes you need to sort of give it away. Yeah. How are you doing, Renee? Hope you're doing great. So, are you doing some crafting? And yeah, 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 mending. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you have to feel inspired. Yeah, I hope you're safe, Laura, and your family is doing safe. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Masks are good. Yeah, and I have seen a lot of these. U.S. lady, you're making some very wonderful masks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's so good we have our crafting to keep us sane. I mean and make the days go faster. Oh, landscape, yeah. Yeah, that's good. You have more flowers. Yeah. Yeah, it's another 4 weeks. They're sort of, locked down. I can't I went shopping with Kathleen. I took Kathleen with me shopping, and she ordered some buttons because this shop has these very fancy wood buttons with little faces on them. So I actually got, if you hang on, here, I'll show you. Um, we got these. These are, this one is for Kathleen. She chose this one. I want to show you. They have these little wood buttons. See, the little teddy bears. I can't. These little teddy bear buttons. And they have these flower shaped hearts. And they were actually pretty okay in price. So I got one for Kathleen too, and I have a Luna that believes it's something she can eat. Yeah. Oh, it is also nice if you have a backyard, you have a garden. I mean, if you have your own house, your own garden, I don't, because I live in the center of a city and I can't get out because we are a lot of people that has to share our backyard. Yeah, because you really miss it, especially these days where the sun is shining and you can sort of go out there, get some vitamin D, and get some fresh air. I have actually opened a window here. I know it's chilly now, it's cold, but you know what? I need the fresh air into my home. So that's why I keep it open, because I'm smoking. I like fresh air. Um, Normally I would be able to open my windows a little bigger. Oh, you have a 3-acre yard? Wow. No, that's a wonderful yard. Yeah. You must be able to grow a lot of greens in your garden. Potatoes, food. Yeah. So it's very nice. Yeah. Wow. That means you have really good soil where you live. Yeah. Did you girls just notice there was a blackout in the video? Oh, it's clay soil. Wow. You did? Okay. I don't know. Sometimes it does it, but I don't know if it's because somebody I was lighting up. I don't know why. Um it could be somebody. Yeah, the screen went black. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can also use loosen it up by using sand and build like a layer on top of it. Oh, it's YouTube. It's because you're right. There's a lot of people on right now. So they have to sort of keep an eye with which I am very appreciated that they're doing. Um, I'm really happy for it that there's this control with YouTube. Um, yeah, I think it was just a clutch thing, but didn't think. I just noticed it because I have myself here on the phone, so I can keep an eye on it. But it is a little spooky because the fun part is it's slower than what I have seen and done right now will go a couple of seconds later on the phone. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I leave the trees. You have lots of trees. Oh, cherish them. They're worth their weight in gold. Yeah. Oh, yes, Laura. Yeah, we were talking about my husband. Yeah. Uh, yeah, poor Chopper. You know, oh, I feel so sorry for him because he has to do his own laundry. And my goodness, he was calling me and he said, "Sweetie, how do I? I'm here at the laundry." Oh, yeah. So he's so used to, I'm doing it. Yeah, where he is, he's at hotel room, due to stay safe because he needs doctors and because he is one of the vulnerable. And so that means he has to be in sort of quarantine. Um, so that's why we can't be together. So we have to be, yeah. And he was out when the lockdown came. Yeah, isolation. Yeah. Um, and you know what? He's been there for 3 weeks and no doctors. Um, but as I told him, it's good because that means he was not sick enough. Um, he's not even been tested anything. It's like, yeah, but it will be all right. We talk with each other every day. Oh yes, I can even assure you, I am going to cook all his favorite meals, and I even buy him his special coffee. Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. Thank you. Oh yeah. Our teenagers, do you think we are? Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Why the clothes were so stiff? Yeah, probably because they put too much soap into it, and that's. Oh, he's a wonderful one. Yeah, but I'm so blessed. My son know how to do his own laundry. I teach him long time. Oh, Laura. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Too much laundry powder. Detergent. Uh, because you know what? No, sometimes they think this little space where you put your soap has to be filled completely up. Yeah, everyone was. Yeah, that's. You know what? That's a good deal, Laura. Yeah, yeah. It went dark again. Yeah, you know what? That's a brilliant idea, Note. Yeah, my son know how to mend a shirt or even hem his trousers if they're too long. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. I mean, except for Chopper, I think no. He don't care because he's just wearing it. And when I met him, his these turtlenecks was totally wrecked. And the first thing I did when he came here, came home. I sort of replaced all his clothes, and I simply made him new clothes because I did want him to go in rags. Oh, you've been married. Oh, bless you, Laura. Bless you. That is so nice. Yeah, it's about we have been known each other for 26, 7 years. Yeah, long term training. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you need to do that, Laura. It's a good thing to train them from the beginning because I was talking with a friend of mine and her daughter was just got married, and one day she came home and she said, "Mom, is this normal? I mean, before we got married, he know where his things." Oh, oh no. Oh no, no. Yeah. No, no. And she told her mom, you know what? David doesn't, now it's when he come home from work, where's my socks? Where's my shirts? Have you seen this? And he didn't do that when they were not married. And I said, you know what? It's like when a man get a woman, right? And then you have to consider who do the laundry. We do, right? Who has to put it on, in the cabinet when it's done? We have normally. And I said it's very important you train him from the beginning. And here it is. If you want clean clothes, there's the machine out there. You fill it in. I don't mind starting and put on soap, but everybody has to put their own clothes into the machine, and then I'll turn it on. Yeah, and do it. Yeah. So yeah, live and learn. Live and learn. That's the code. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so true. No, I mean, it's like, they can't find anything, even if it's themselves that sort of had the item last, and then come and ask you where did I put, and they come and say like, where did I put my keys? And I said, I don't know how should I know where you put your keys? I mean, and then they ask you to find them for them, and I said, I don't know. You have to sort of think back, where did you put it, and Where did you have it the last time? It's like we have to find everything for them. Yeah. Yeah, hello, Harvey. Yes. That is so true, dude. Yeah, Mama Magic. Yeah, yeah. Or you start sort of to know their way in the house, right now, where you sort of, I mean, okay, last time he put them there, and sometimes it's like know their habits, right? And so it is easy for us to, okay, last time, okay, try to look there, right? um we normally say here, yeah, we love them. Oh yes, crafting is so much easier. So we can't be our soulmates. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like our soulmates, right, dude? That can be a challenge, but you know what? Sometimes I believe it can be a healthy challenge. Yeah. How does it have? Yeah. Oh yes, we love them. Your husband just does this whole. You know what? I have tried that too, because Laura check behind a chair or something, or if you have a key hanger. I have tried that. I have like a key hanger like this, and in front there's one of these big chest of drawers. What it can have happened is that the key he has believed, when you come home you do like this, and instead he has dropped them, and they're sort of, hiding behind the chest of drawer or a chair. Or sometimes you have a chair. Um, I have tried that once, where I believe I hang my keys. Yeah, you know what? That's right. No, sometimes you need to have your things in your order, even if for other people might look like chaos, but I mean, it makes perfect sense. Okay, he leaves them on the kitchen counter, and you're hanging in. Okay, and there's no space so that can. Yeah, have you checked the refrigerator? Just Laura. I have tried it with a hamster here. Sometimes he might have come home, put them on the counter, or maybe he has sort of one day forgot it and opened the fridge to take a cold beer, and then he has placed the keys in the fridge. I have tried that with my son. He even have hiding his sword. Um, yeah, because especially if you have them in your hand and you go to the kitchen, it can be anywhere. Or if he has just opened a drawer and to find something and he still has his keys in his hand, he might just drop them in a drawer. It's how they disappear here. It's because you get how can I explain it? You get distracted and you forget to sort of do what you normally do, but you're like in autopilot state. Eklag var det i mjölkkolan. Oh no. Oh, oh, but bless you got it back, Node. I mean, bless you got it back. Yes. Yeah, it starts to work when you sort of try them. No, I know it because I have actually done it. I have placed my keys myself in the fridge once, and yeah, I sometimes, even in the cabinet. Hello, Shiv. Hello, Dalian and friends. Welcome. Oh, yeah, I remember you from Nana. I want to show you. This is what Nana is talking about, what I'm making. These baskets. Yeah, I can put an extra on here. How are you doing, my new friend? So, thank you. Yeah, I am making it for my kitchen. I need some storage containers or baskets for my kitchen. So I was actually thinking I would make some. You are originally from Germany. Oh, so you are in Washington. And bless you. I hope you are staying safe. Yeah. So I'm from Denmark. We have New Zealand. Yeah, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It's make me happy. It also allow me to come and do my live streams when YouTube can see you appreciate my channel. And it also helped me. And we have you are in Alabama, yeah. Yeah, it's. I love this song, Sweet Home Alabama. It's very beautiful. So so glad to see you. Yeah, you're absolutely right, dude. We had a lot of wonderful friends here. People, lovely people all around. And you know what? It's also a very great things that we know people around the world because we can learn from each other. We can learn craft from each other. We can learn so much. Right? Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be careful. Oh, yeah. So they even are a movie called Sweet Home Alabama. If I'm not, yeah. Okay, the song is tucked in your. You don't do. Okay. Oh, Lana Skinner. Okay, that's it. Yeah, something. Do you also feel sometimes it's like a dementia when you've just sit entire day and did nothing. You miss I mean, you walk in the garden or normally I would be out on the street and walk and have some great, with nature, fresh air, sit outside, drink my coffee that I bring from home. Oh, yeah. So I know with me I am so happy, relaxed when I sort of find my crafting, and sometimes I'm actually started here to work on my UFOs. Yeah, I mean I miss that too, note. Um you just can go down and you can sort of pick something up. Um so I miss fish and chips. Fish and chips because I am the only one that actually eat fish. Oh, yeah, yeah. I like to stay home too. Um, with my two kitties here. I got Luna and I got Fiona next door. She does. They don't like each other, so it's Fiona that has declared she doesn't like Luna. And hello, Gadula. Oh my good, so Happy to see you. It has been a long time. Welcome. Yeah, you know what? No, I have also given out on doctor's appointments. I am doing okay. I miss my son, my family, but it's okay. And I do crafting. Um, so welcome. It's so good to see you. I hope you are safe and with great spirit. Um, that's what I am trying to do every day is to sort of, keep the spirit up. Um, even you have some sad days, and you can't go out and buy anything. Oh, you miss your kids and grandkids. Yeah, I miss my son too. I am so happy you can call them. And you know what? What's make me even more happy is I know he's safe. No, not that kind of lovesick. I'm not that kind of lovesick. I can assure you, I am companion sick. If you understand it that way, more I miss the company. The talk we have at night. Ah, and the evening you can sit and chat and yeah, listen to a good audiobook. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a little lovesick here, but I get plenty of love from my little princess down here. And when I go to bed, I have Fiona with me. So yeah, I'm covered. Yeah, companionship. So that is what it's all about, your soulmate, your companion. So I want to show you, dude. If you look down here, see, Lucas here, Lucas here. See, every day she's here, right? And when I go into the other room, oh, thank you. I love you too, girls. All my wonderful friends here. So, yeah, but she's missing her daddy because Luna is Chopper's and Fiona is mine. That is the agreement. Yeah. Yeah, she's a boxer. She's wagging her tail. She's acting like a dog, and I think that's the reason why Fiona don't. I mean, she only know kitty language, and that means that's why Fiona don't like dogs. So she is a little companion. Yeah, I mean, we have each ours. You're the Phineas and how's the Prince? Yeah, yeah. We have each our. See how she's wagging her tail like this? Oh, thank you. And I sending a lot of hugs to you, my friend. Kudula, yeah. Yes, all our pets, our children. So now, as you could hear Fiona moving. Yeah, that little one. You're welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I mean, it means a lot to me to see my friends here. Surfiness, not peanut for sure. Ah, and you don't. Oh no, peanut for sure, and you're not allowed to. Yeah. Yeah, and Fiona is Her Royal Highness Princess Fiona of our street. Yeah, and the little one here is I have called. She is Luna Lovegood, and because she is such a lovely heart, I mean, she comes and she wants to be loved and demand kisses, head buffing, and yeah. And she's just a pain in the butt, as I call it. And I have seen Harry Potter. If you know, yeah, you have. Thank you so much because I can assure you, I had a really lonely evening. Nothing in the TV, and I said, okay, and thank you. Yeah. Oh, I am so happy. Thank you for coming and for all of you that has been by. Yeah. Um, and sometimes you miss your friends. I had a very good dinner. Basically, it was simply just asparagus and celery and zucchini. I have sort of mixed together with some sausages I had in a jar. So I want to say I don't know about you girls, but these days I have been inventing a lot of new recipes. I mean, it's like, okay, what do I have to cook with today? So I have to admit I'm getting even more sort of I could make a new cookbook, because it's not the biggest gourmet posh dinners, but you cook what you have. And these were the greens that I had, fresh greens that needed to be eaten pretty fast. And I said, why not? And then I made some um, fry bread, or we call them pancake bread. And I got that, and you are really getting more inventive, with what you have in hold. Also, even more thank you for the like and thumbs up. Thank you very much. And special thing for you that is coming. And I like to hear if you also, I mean, in these times, have you made any new recipes? I mean, have you cooked something where you before said, "Oh, no," or is it only me that sort of design new meals? Yeah, you're writing or thinking. So I think it's very, oh no, oh no, no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your neighbor's large dog. You know what? Two times I wished I had either a little piggy or a very all eating dog, because egg face like fritter and throw it in leftovers and bake it with cheese chop. Oh, that sounds really nice, dude. And veggies and meat. Yeah, yeah. I did something. I note where I mixed spinach and beetroot and it was and radish. I mean, I sort of gave up, and I had to confess I got hurt that evening because it was like hmm, one taste of spinach and one of beetroot with. So I'm afraid it ended in the compost. Oh, it hide a weird. Okay, you know what? I should have thought about it. Next time, I'll try to sort of when I get something, I'll try to sort of come some shredded cheese to it. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, because it's. But you know what? It's pretty good. I mean, when you think about how creative people had to be with the food for 100 years ago, and the basic food was actually bread. I mean, we have a lot of more options here. I mean, we can get a lot of more tin can food, long lasting food. Oh, what a sweet hoobie! Yeah. Oh, that's a beneficial. If you have Chopper would just eat it. I mean, he wouldn't say they are so polite. Yeah. So I was actually thinking about it. I have seen more and more people have a little piggy burger pet. Oh, Yeah, it's true, dude. I mean, sometimes you really create the best meals by leftovers. Yeah, think outside the square. Yeah, be creative. And yeah, no, sometimes you really, I mean, did a wrong turn, but yeah, but then it is good your neighbor has a big dog. Yeah, yeah, okay, no. Oh, you have been a chef of by trade, so yeah, you might have a advantage there. But you know what? That's a good thing, dude. Yeah. So I'm not eating very much pork either, but I do have my beef and chicken. It's for me. It's actually cat food. No, it's not cat food, but I have a lot of chicken meat in my freezer, and I have sort of, hold it back by meals for me because just in case that I ran out of, wet kitty food, I know that both my kitties like to have boiled chicken meat. So it is there in case that it should be so I can't get them anything. And as I talked with me, it's like, I would rather it easier for me to go out there and mix some veggies or boil some pasta with put um tomato juice to it and stuff like that. but but not for my kitties, Fiona, Luna. They are carnivores, and you have to be careful because if they don't get enough of, animal proteins, they can get very sick. So my chicken is sort of reserved for my fur babies. So, but I got some Venice. I was lucky to find, as I showed you, dude, told you I found some Venice junk meat. It's not cheap here in Denmark, but at least so we have some protein and some meat. I got some beef steaks they have put on sale. So I actually got my freezer filled up with these little beef steaks that I sort of chop up and put, and then I simply make a casserole. Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, it's so different what we eat and what you are grown up with. I mean, it's yeah, and even how we cook. Um, yeah, our lifestyle. Yeah. I want to show you something. I even found this. I got them here, down here. Um, these are cookbooks from these has been written during the Second World War. They're from 1944. I have been sort of, checking out old recipes, how to store your food, and there's all things about dinners, all about how to sort of serve things for your guests and storage vintage. It's a really vintage book, this one. It's also, have a food plan for you. Yeah, we should do that. It could be fun. I want to show you something. I have one of them had a magnificent picture. Here, look at this. This is a canner from 1944. That's how it looked when you canned food. As you can see, this is a very young mother with a canner with a lid on. It's a water boiler kettle, and it is very important that she's not getting disturbed because she had to have her food prepared. There is a whole section about how you store it. Good old days. Yeah, look at that. Wait, here it is very highly fashioned. I mean, it's modern. It's even say in the beginning a very modern cookbook for the time being. I was actually reading about meat, how they preserved the meat, and how you could even make I don't know, these little pepper capers. You can make them of green elderly berries. Yeah, I mean everything from potatoes to whatever you need and how much the temperature. It's like how you store it, how you, yeah. Another thing is also you can sort of read a little bit about what you could get about meat and stuff. Yeah, long life shelves. As you can see, these are the highly fashioned modern new electricity cookers. This was very, very fashionable, and then soon they found out they have to make it alternative because have a look at this. This is the new stove here. Um, very, very precious. Um, and you know what? That they're also right about how you can sort of cook off the grid because it's also say you have to be very careful with the gas bill and how to save gas when you cook and how you sort of cook of your leftovers. like we talked about, Jude. Yeah, it's very, very, and how you can sort of, it's basic cooking. Yeah, it's really basic. You can see here this the different off grid um stove sets for propane, and I mean, yeah, this is actually a modern propane, is a propane oven here. Um, yeah, so, and you have to remember when this was written, there was still rationing of meat and food. It was still, she also write how much you could actually have each week, and how you, it's important you go foresting, and even how you cut up. I don't know if I can show this. Yeah. That is so true, Jude. Yeah, even how you cut out meat. There's how you sort of pluck your own chicken, and I know how to do that, but everything is illustrated, and how you can, with, make a beautiful table. Yeah, and as you can see, here's how you cut out meat. Yeah, so, and leftovers. So I found them because, you know what, it was like, it has been my grandmother's this. um no, no, not many do that, dude. That is so true. And I hope this is going to be a time where we sort of, take the old ways back, and teach the world that we can survive. I mean, go to the wisdom. I mean, go to the wisdom books, as I call them. Um, because you can actually learn a lot about it, and everything doesn't have to be fancy, expensive. Um, you can even make some little baskets. I was thinking about, when I have done with these storage basket, I want to make myself a bread basket. Yeah, yeah, it will. Grandmothers will teach the children. I am sure it is. It will come back. It is not forgotten. Um. So when I have done with these, I make these so they can actually hang on the wall in my kitchen. Um, I'm not going to color this, but I am going to varnish, protect it. And I think, and as you can see, it's actually still an old TV dinner cupboard. And I think I'll just varnish it as it is here. Oh, you got lots of them. Yeah, I was so lucky. I just found big cast iron paella pan, one of these big round with two handles to it. And I have my smaller cast iron. I use them a lot. I love them because you know what? It is lifetime you have them. And as you'd say, if you have a cast iron part, it keeps the heat. And that means you can make a hay box. I even have a hay box in my kitchen, so when I up boiling my stews, I can just put the lid on, pack it in the hay box, and then really cook. Yeah, and you can make bread. Yeah, yeah, you make bread in one. Yeah, I even made make these flatbread. Yeah, you can cook it, and you can even also bake a bread in a hay box. Because the pot is still warm, so it will keep baking, cooking. Yeah, so it's a good thing to have. I love mine. I was so lucky to find. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Laura. Yeah, flatbread. I make them. I won't. That's for sure. Never, never. I mean, it's like and you can also use them should it happen, you can even cook use them on a barbecue and cook with them on a barbecue because they're cast iron, so they can actually handle the heat. You can't use these modern pots on open fire. They're not so good with open fire, but the beneficial about your cast iron, they can actually take the open fire cooking. Yeah, yeah, it does. It they keep warm a lot, long time. Yeah, yeah. If you use the cast iron, yeah, I use it a lot. I was so happy I got that bread pan, as I call it, because I can use it for my flatbread. And sometimes I also cook on open fire. Um, so and I do it not because I have been off grid, but basically for keeping the skills. I mean, sometimes it is good for you to sort of experiment with things and okay, can I? How did I cook by? I even have a tea light cooker where boiler where you actually cook your food on these, where you sort of put them in a circle with a certain distance, and then you have uh old barbecue thing where you set it. Yeah, yeah, like the good old times. And you know what? Sometimes I think it is very healthy for our souls once in a while go back to the good old times. Live simple, and don't stress so much. Um, I was actually thinking about show you how, because I have a special arrangement how to cook on these. You can make the most wonderful stews on these little heat lights, tea lights, some call them. Oh, Laura, yeah, 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 that's a good thing, Laura. I think about that too. I like to say I am going to sort of make the world's best crock pot. Yeah, slow cooking for 6 hours, right, Laura? Yeah, and you know what? Slow cooked food is some of the best. You can, even if you have a big lump of beef and you simply slow cook it in a crock pot, for 6, 8 hours. I mean, it is the best you can do. Even a lamb's leg, or I mean, it is so good. And a lot of time it just has to stand there and simmer very low. Yeah. Oh, that is also very delicious pulled pork. Yeah, yeah. And especially sandwiches. Yeah, I like it with flatbread. Yeah, and a ham hock. Yeah. Welcome back, Node. Hey, you're sucking. You're sigh. Oh, good to see you. Yeah, I'm so appreciated. Thank you for your thumbs up and joining me here. I appreciate it. It's you make my day. You really made my day today. It's yeah. Yeah, that understandable. No, yeah, no pork, no, yeah, for kidney's sake, yeah. You have a wise doctor. If you have kidney problems, you have to be careful. Yeah. So yeah, there are so many wonderful vegan food and chicken. I noticed. I remember you wrote about chicken. I like chicken, but I don't know if you are here now. But I have simply, in these times, I have because I have bought a lot of kitty food, wet kitty food for my fur babies. And what I was explaining was, just in case this ran out and I can't get anything, I have the opportunity to take out my chicken meat and boil them for my fur babies so they can have they like to have a little wet food, but I also like to have the dry food. But they like to have, once a day, some real meat, soft meat, or wet food, or what do you call it? So that's why I sort of hold back by using my chicken meat. Um, so, and it's only when I have been out. Oh, note, never, never, never buy these vegetarian products. Oh my God. You are going to, my dear sister, you are going to make your own. Promise. Yeah. I mean, we I have tried here too. You have meat eaters. Yeah, I have meat eaters here too, Laura. Yeah. Oh, your dog gets some cooked chicken too. Oh, yeah. Our fur babies need it. Yeah. Yeah, and you can easily eat meat. But I was actually hearing about the meat plants closing down. I don't like the sound of that. Um, I'm not sure it's so horrible here right now, but you never know. That's why I sort of started to stretch my meat a little bit. Um, so yeah, and fish. Oh, she loved scrambled. You know what, Laura Luna Lovegood? She loved scrambled eggs too. I didn't know that, but I found out I had made scrambled eggs for me, and suddenly she was like in my plate. Hey, Maria. Hello, Maria. Good to see you. Yeah, but you can make like chickpeas burger with mushrooms. If you take mushroom, chop them up, and then you take some chickpeas and mushroom, mix it. I think it's with if you have some eggs, you can do it. Not to do it all vegan, and make some very lovely um, steaks of beef. Yeah. So and hummus, yeah, it's very easy to make, and you can do it. So how are you doing, Maria? Oh, you are going to have family games tonight. Lovely. Yeah, yeah. I have to admit I am more like a chickpea girl than a bean girl. I think, but Jabba likes his chili beans, and I'm definitely not for chili beans. So, or chili, or what do you call it? But I make it. Of course, I do. So, and you can make a lot of things with chickpeas, and they have a very high protein to it, and I think they're very healthy. And they are long lasting. That is also one of my favorite about it. Yeah, lentils. Yeah. Oh, yes, that is so true. I love them. And you know what? Fun enough, I love the green ones. I like the green ones, and I hear about people that love the yellow and the red. Um, I can't taste the diff. Um, Oh, God bless. No, God bless. Thank you. When people say you have to stock out on 10 pounds and beans and this, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I'll have food fatigue before evening. So I have never been a bean girl. No. I am so glad to hear that. No. So that's why I do have some few one. I have my chickpeas. Yeah. Oh, that is lovely. I have made that, Jude. Yeah. And you love all the colors of lentil. Yeah, I eat them too. I People say there's a different about them, but no, I have never sort of no. Um, I would say welcome for those who come here, and thank you again for making my day with little egg and yeah. Um, we have yellow peas here. It's a yellow pea soup we make here. It's very delicious. We have a green peas. Um, yeah, a different kind of lentils and peas and chickpeas. Um, I can handle these butter beans, um, green beans. Fresh green beans. Yeah, I have a lot of them. Oh, you got a piece of. Oh, that is so lovely. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoy it with leeks and potatoes and stuff like that as fillings. Yeah. But how are you doing, Maria? I need to ask, are you safe and everything is okay? Yeah. Yeah, Catherine doesn't like me. No. But you know what? It's because I grew up on beans. When I was a kid, sometimes it's like, you know, um, when I was living as a kid, as a street kid, my mama forgot she had kid, and I can remember we here in Denmark when I was a kid, for 2 kroner you can go and buy one of these tin cans with baked beans and tomato sauce for about 3 kroner, and we have to eat them because we can. If we then we went out and searched for bottles that empty bottles. We have a pan system to it, so we found empty bottles, got the money and bought these tin cans. Yeah. um you judge. Oh yes, no, I am so sure. Being clean. Oh yes, that does. Okay, yeah, Cabby, thank you for coming by because I've been fever today. So thank you for all coming by and join me, and thumbs up for me. It's so nice. Yeah. And I can see and to return to my being experience as not even when my mother found out she actually got kid and came back, no food, no, because she has sort of transformed the money into liquid food for herself, to speak nice. So that's why I sort of decided when I got grown up and made my own money, no more beans. So so oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Laura. It's how, I mean, it's also what makes it so Okay, I'm losing my, yeah. It keep telling me that my internet is very unstable. Yeah, and you too, all of you. It seems that it is time for us. I know, no, you just come back, and we got Maria. And it is late now. It is almost midnight here, and we can do a little crafting together. And we can talk a little bit more about food because I just got inspired by with the chickpea yellow pea soup. So I am going to say goodnight and thank you so much. And you, thank you for coming, Laura. It has been very wonderful to see you, and for Maria, and for all the other wonderful people that has been here. Emma, Sesku. So, and for the rest of you, I'll say God bless you all. Remember, God is good every day. And I know I am going to find some inspiring cooking. So, sweet dreams and lots of love and blessing to you wonderful ladies out there. Stay crafting, right? Love you, girls, and take care and stay safe. So, God bless you all for making my day.